you saw in your dream. Is that him?
Yes.
Henry.
That's impossible.
It was a dream. How could you dream of my son?
I have no idea.
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
What?
That room. I've been there.
When I told you about it, you didn't say anything.
You were terrified. I didn't want to make things worse by telling you I thought it might be real. A room in a dream is real. The sleeping curse. It has to be.
Whatever she wants to say, won't be a secret for you. Whatever she wants, she won't care.
You actually couldn't put one thing that much nice.
I want to help you.
What else did you lie about? I wasn't lying. I was protecting you.
Why does everything cost money? You know, I don't really understand the concept of money. Like, sheets of paper with a bunch of old guys on them. You know, old guys that used to have wooden teeth and like to rape people, or on green pieces of paper, and we exchanged that for food and resources and clothes and valued goods. Nah, that just doesn't make sense. That's ass backwards to me. I feel like we should be getting those as almost receipts, and you pile them up, but they're not really worth anything. They're just for your records to show how much you've bought, you know. But, you know, people, oh, it's gonna be $5 for a stick of gum? Are you, what? No. 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 You know, it's all these big banks thinking they can run the world. Thinking about how, oh, yeah, we can cheat this guy out of this if we hold this over his head, and oh yeah, you want a loan? Well, we're gonna take your kids. How's that feel, Samuel? We're gonna take your kids away, and you'll never see them again. Not like he's not a good dad or anything. He just doesn't have the papers that they want, and by papers I mean green shreds of old guys. You know, me and my one friend, you know, we don't believe in the concept of money because, I mean, every time we go out to eat, either he pays, I pay, I drive, he pays, he drives, I pay, he doesn't drive, he doesn't have a license, but still, if he drove, I would pay. But we don't concentrate on how much each person pays. We concentrate on, oh, well, we're probably in debt, but the concept of money is all skewed, so we'll leave it to the suits in Washington to figure out. But then, you leave it to them, and you got big banks, oh, too big to fail. Oh, guess what, I saw a porno, it was too big to nail. And it basically said the same thing. Politics, man, you know. If I was president, we wouldn't have money. And currency, yeah, we'd have a currency, but it would mean something. We'd have rocks from far out places, you know, kind of like minerals. Exchange them. Get your goods. That makes more sense than this cockamamie green paper cloth shit. And then when people, you know, decide to get innovative and make their own, well, that's illegal. We can't make our own money. You're basically saying we can't create our own wealth. That's violating the First Amendment. You know, the right to create wealth. And the Second Amendment is the right to eat possum, because that was a delicacy back then. And, you know, the court systems, they're also rigged, and just like this election, it's all rigged. They're all out to get us. That's why we must look above for a greater answer. Look to the sky. and the truth will be revealed.